Okay, so I did a rune reading for 2021 and starting with Imbolc at the top, and I'm using the Anglo-Saxon Northumbrian Futhark. So the first one I got was Ak for Imbolc, and Ak is an acorn, so that symbolises growth and potential. So that's very encouraging. And then for spring equinox, we have Ur, which is the strength of the aurochs. And so we're clearly going to need some strength, or perhaps 2021 will give us strength. That would be encouraging. So yeah, the aurochs is a symbol of primordial strength and also masculinity. Seems kind of appropriate for spring equinox because spring equinox is all about growth and renewal. Now for Beltane we have Tyr, and that is the symbol of justice, so that's encouraging. And I believe this rune is also associated with the world tree in Anglo-Saxon mythology. So it can also represent Irminsul, the world tree or the world pillar. Now, midsummer we have Is, which is ice. And ice is an interesting one, especially at midsummer. It symbolises taking stock and balance and standstill. So I suppose midsummer is a moment of sort of poise between two phases. Then for Lammas we have Ing, which symbolises the god Ing and fertility, and it's also a symmetrical rune and can be seen as two interlocking Ken runes, and Ken is a symbol of cunning, flame and femininity as well. So Ing is a really interesting rune, and I think that symbolises fertility and growth, so that's good. Autumn equinox we have Feu, which means cattle, goods, and also worldly reputation. So that's about, and obviously at autumn equinox that's a time of the balance of dark and light. And Feu is an important one because it's the first rune of the Futhark, and it's also the first rune of Freya's 8. So, but I think it's interesting. It's something about reputation and also worldly goods, and the line about this rune in the Havamal is cattle die, kindred die, but the name of a man lives forever. So it's all about your true wealth being your honour and your reputation. Okay, for Samhain we have red, which symbolises a journey, and that's interesting because Samhain is all about travel between the worlds. Journeys, movement, perhaps a shift in consciousness would be nice. Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say about that one. And then for Yule, which is almost hidden, there we are. See, Yule, we have the rune Win, which means joy, and it's also a very solar rune, and can be seen as a flag as well as a symbol of joy and light. So that's very appropriate for Yule. So overall, a pretty good prognosis for the year. The only weird one is ice at midsummer. Not sure what that was about. I almost pulled out the rune, the sun rune, just after that. So maybe the sun will come along and melt the ice. I don't know. It was the next one I saw as I was rummaging for ing, so I don't know. Anyway, I think a pretty good prognosis for the year, encouraged by justice and growth and people actually thinking about posterity and reputation. So overall looks good.